Hi everyone, welcome to the Daily Tarot. This is going to be your message for today. My intention with these videos is to provide you with some guidance or something you may need to know at this point in time to help out in whatever situation you might find yourself in. Okay, so I want it to come out. Maybe you need the answer to a question. Maybe you need, I don't know, a way to get your blocks out of your life, your negativity out of your life, whatever that may be for you. Okay, so these are absolutely timeless readings. You can watch them anytime, and feel free to check out some of my other videos as well. And if you are not resonating with anything I say, you can watch some of my other videos. If only certain parts of the reading resonate for you, then use your intuition and apply the knowledge you get here to your situation. Okay, and let's see. Your first card came out already. It's improvement. So, well, there's not much I can say about that. Is whatever it is your situation is, it's about improving. It's about to improve. Sorry. Okay, so got number 8, immunity, which is also about being strong. So I feel like you are stronger than you feel like you are at this point. Let me see. What else for the collective? What else does collective need to know right now? We've got caution. And I feel like this one. What else for the collective? Something for the collective that they need for their situation. Twelfth house, escape. Okay. And let me get you some tarot as well. What else does collective need to know right now? I've got 2 here. So, my dear, what is happening for you here? I do feel like I'm picking up on someone here that is somewhat trying to escape their situation into something. What am I saying? Trying to escape their current circumstances here, that in a way that is kind of unhealthy. Okay, you do have caution in the 12th house. You also have this 8 of cups in reverse here, which could indicate deviating from a path. Okay, there's a lot of messages coming through here, but overall what I'm picking up on very, very strongly is that you're trying to avoid something here, trying to avoid either your true calling, your true path, or whatever that may be. For some of you, you're trying to avoid the fact that you are trapped in a situation that seems like it's not completed yet with the world in reverse. There's some sort of chaos here that's happening. The world in reverse talks about disorder. Okay, it's not something that is not conclusive, it's not concluded. You're having a hard time concluding a phase of your life, and it seems like that may be where you're trying to escape something, either escape the responsibilities you may have towards yourself here with the Nine of Cups in reversed. You might try to escape the responsibility of putting your life in order, cleaning up your room, as Jordan Peterson puts it. I would say for you particularly, because that came to my mind for some reason, clean up your room. That's the best way to put it. And that comes metaphorically too, because I feel like something needs to be put in order here for you. There's some sort of disorder going on around you. And what I mean by cleaning up your room, now literally you could be doing that, fixing up your environment. Okay, your environment might be in some way, shape, or form in disorder, quite literally. But cleaning up your room also refers to cleaning up your inner mess. Okay, it does have a double meaning. If you don't know Jordan Peterson, I highly suggest you check him out, look him up. But I feel like very few people don't know about him at this point. But it's like, I don't know, it just sort of feels like for some of you, you are avoiding some kind of responsibility here, but it's not towards something else, it's towards yourself. Okay, if that makes sense. Now, for some of you, you are in a situation where you do feel trapped in something, you do feel trapped by something. You have 2 8s here. Now, the stagnation part is upright. The moving part is in reversed. Okay, so there's a sense of you not moving to where you need to be. That's why I'm saying that I'm not saying you're avoiding a particular path, but there's like, how do I put it? Something here is just not, there's a resistance here to something, and it's not even so much resistance, but it's almost like something you don't want to look at. Like, I don't want to look at that mess over there in the corner. I don't want to deal with, like responsibilities like feeding myself or paying bills or, just, there's something there in your life that's quite out of order, but it's not necessarily that you want it to be that way. It's just that you feel powerless to it. Okay, there's a sense of something here, you feel powerless to it. It's like, that's the way things are and there's nothing I can do about it. There is that sense. So I feel like why this clean up your room thing came into my head, because if you feel this powerless towards the bigger things in life, you might need to start with something small, like pay attention to what's going on in your environment and, do I need to wash the dishes today, or maybe make my bed, or maybe, I don't know, there's something small here that you must start putting in order, okay? To create order, you do have to start small at some point. Now, this 12th house card, there's also an indication of sacrificing, okay? So for some of you, you might be sacrificing yourself to someone else, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is in reversed. You could be sacrificing your well-being to a cause or a situation or a circumstance or someone else. But it's kind of weird because I'm not seeing other people being involved here. I feel like this is more so your particular journey or your particular inner construction at this point, where there's a sense of powerlessness here that's coming through very strongly. Okay, you do have caution here, and I feel like this caution has a lot to do with this escapism tendency, okay, or the powerlessness tendency that you might feel. Okay, it's like you feel imprisoned by a situation. the 12th house, literally in ancient astrology, the fundamental meaning of the 12th house is imprisonment. It's like there's the sense of the soul being imprisoned into the body, and that translating to the outer world, to our existence. It could be that um, there's self-undoing there. There is coping strategies. There is escapism. There's addictions of all sorts, or relinquishing responsibilities that you may have to this particular realm of existence, for example. So there is that cautionary card showing up there that you might need to do something about this powerlessness situation, or this escaping tendencies, or this sacrificing situation that's unhealthy. Okay, sometimes we have to sacrifice certain things, but it has its limits, so if you're sacrificing a lot to gain nothing or little, it's not worth it. um, so because you also have improvement and immunity here, I feel like what you need to know very, very strongly, that you're actually stronger than you think you are. Immunity talks about gaining strength, okay, gaining immunity to whatever outside influences you might have. Now, you could be the type of person that, because you have the 12th house here, either you have a lot of 12th house energy, or you have a tendency to pick up on a lot of negativity from the outside world. That's why there's all this disorder going on within you. Because you don't know what's yours and what is other people's stuff. But with this card of immunity, you might need to, if you feel like you're that type of person that picks up on a lot of shit from the outside, to strengthen your immune system, to strengthen your defenses, to develop some sort of separation, some sort of boundary or something between you and what is external to you. Okay, for some of you, that caution might be about that, because you keep picking up on other people's stuff, and it's just sort of feels like it's yours, and it's somewhat heavy and disruptive and destructive. You could be the type of person that escapes negativity that might not even be yours. You might escape it through some form of addiction, or, some substance abuse or something like that. But there's a sense here that you are actually able to shield yourself from all of this weird influence, okay? And even this powerlessness thing, if you feel this powerless towards your environment, your circumstances, there is something here that you can do about it. Now, that will be very different for each person. You do have something that will actually shift the power to your hands. You have to find something you have that will shift the balance of power, where you can actually feel you have some control, some say into what is that's going on in your life. Okay, you also have improvement. This card came out as I was shuffling. So if you find yourself in a tough situation right now, there is improvement coming up for you. Okay, that's what I would say. That's positive about this. Improvement and immunity. You're stronger than you think. You do have the ability to fight against your own powerlessness, or to fight against negativity. And improvement, there is some improvement happening in your life. Okay. I would say for some of you, you might need to complete something here. Okay, some sort of a cycle, some sort of I don't know, some kind of unfortunate events might be happening around you, or something that needs to be completed. Okay, the nine of cups, the nine of pentacles can also talk about being dependent on something financially, perhaps. That may be where you need to take the responsibility, because like I said at the beginning, there's someone here that is not having responsibility for their well-being. Okay, they're in a position where they're either at the mercy of other things, at the mercy of circumstances, with the World in reversed. It's like you have no control over what it is that you can do. Okay, the Eight of Cups in reversed talks about someone that is refusing to walk a particular path, or um, you are on the wrong track. Okay, the Eight of Cups in reverse is someone that has strayed. Okay, so you might have strayed from your well-being, from the well-being of your surroundings, your, whatever it is you need to do in life. You have somewhat strayed from that. Okay, and there's a need here to take some responsibility a little bit, as much as you can, to shift the power back into your hands, to see what you can do to shift this, to end some sort of a cycle here that, doesn't seem very positive. And, to turn this Nine of Cups up, upright, to feel like you are on your own 2 feet, you are in your power, you can create the abundance that you want. For example, if this is somewhat, regarding the material side of things. But I feel like it's all areas of your life are actually affected right now, where you just feel like there's something is out of control here, or something is, you've gone astray somewhere, or you've deviated from what your plan was initially, or there's a sense of escaping things, not looking at things for what they really are. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's not a very positive reading, but the positive thing is that you actually do have something that could improve your situation. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, and you have to figure out what that is for you individually, because this is a very broad reading for a lot of people. Let me see what else it says about that caution. So it does say to have calculated risks. Okay, when you think about things very clearly, you could have some positive results through that. Healing and health breakthroughs, as well as the end of pain or suffering and the gaining of answers in difficult situations, are indicated. Seduction, charm, enchantment are on the horizon, so new attraction and even temptations are near. So yeah, I need to be a bit cautious with that. Protection through ritual, prayer, and activities that feature deliberate intention and meditation are suggested. That's very interesting. I did say to clean up your room. And what I mean by that, you can make that as a bit of a ritual. Because if you're someone that drifts around easily, especially with that 12th house, what you can do is actually, when you're doing something, to try to be as present as possible with that particular task, no matter how unpleasant that task may be. Okay? So it's like, bring your focus into what you are doing, no matter how tedious or how boring it might seem. It will actually create some sort of alignment within your energy, because you feel like you're somewhat scattered or chaotic or something. And to focus into things that are earthy, practical, to put your feet on the ground, because you're very ungrounded. Okay, 12th house and 8 of Cups in reverse and 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that is a little bit ungrounded. Okay, a little bit not in reality, so to speak. And that's why it would be good for you to do these, menial tasks that actually bring you out of that weird fuzzy feelings you might be getting, because there's a lot of chaos going on in there. Okay, this is all I have to say, and take care. I wish you the best, and I'll see you soon. Bye.